Okay, so it is April 2nd today, when I'm recording this, and we are here once again for the tier list that, honestly, there's really not many new units, real new units to talk about, but there are, a bunch of changes that I want to make after I've been using these units more and more now for several months, right? Obviously, the two new units are, Ginyu and Majin Vegeta, and a new EZA we have an AGO Evolution Blue Vegeta. First thing I'm gonna do, I obviously changed the top, the two of the top three. The pinnacle is still the same, but I moved God tier up and made the elite status tier. Honestly, the reason I made this is because, I feel like there's a gap between some of these units and then some of these units, but not up here, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be removing these guys from the pinnacle. I think they're really goddamn good, but they need to fuse. In base, as the Super Saiyans, right? They're not that crazy to me, right? They just really aren't. And I do feel like UI Goku's better than them. I straight up do. Once they fuse, that's a different story. But, before that, UI Goku is definitely better than them, right? Vegeta, once he, comes around, he's got that damage reduction, he's critting. Yeah, he'll overtake UI Goku, but I don't even think Vegeta overtakes UI Goku even after he fuses, but that is what it is, right? I really do feel like these guys are just simply, the top 5 units, on pretty much, they should be the top 5 units on every tier list, right? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is definitely the best unit in the game. The gods are definitely number 2, right? Or you can switch them up. I would say Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes out, there's just nothing. I'm sorry, even the blue boys are really good, right? The blues, they come out, they are really strong. There's something about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that just feels just unmatchable, right? But yeah, obviously the blues are up there too. Kaioken Goku is just retardedly strong. I honestly might put the Super Saiyan 4s over Kaioken Goku just because of the Super Saiyan 4s are just I don't even know what they were thinking, but regardless. Other changes I want to make are I don't think I want to bring these guys up any. I really don't. I don't know. Hidden God Goku maybe, but the reason they're here is because of their the way they are, right? They're not having many categories. I think I'll leave the rest like this. I'll think about the rest later, but let's talk about Ginyu here. Now Ginyu, you can really think about Ginyu in 2 ways, right? You can either think about him with the Ginyu Force units, and then you can think about him without the Ginyu Force units. With the Ginyu Force units, he's the best hero in the game, and the only real unit, the only real competition he has is Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's just stupid, right? He's got one of the better leader skills in the game, 200%, to Space Traveling Warriors, who are on these 2 categories. Very, very nice, honestly. That's a really good team. You run the Ginyus on this team, it's just a very straightforward, nice, clean team, right? Ginyu can be at the rainbow, full investment level, right? He's sitting starting with 300k defense. Obviously, when you're running his 2 banner units, right, with him, right? Because that's what I'm taking into consideration, right? With good team building, you would have those 2 banner units, right? And he's starting off with 300k defense. He's stacking. And he's also, just doing, super effective against all type damage, and he's also just shooting out 6 million attack stats that are super effective against all types. And he's really just insane. That's it. He's just really dumb. He's just a dumb unit. He can he's got the active skill. Main real big thing is his link set, right? He doesn't really work well with Terrifying Conqueror units, right? Because Terrifying Conquerors are Frieza, Cooler, all those types of units, right? Full power Frieza, STR Cooler, who else? Physical Cooler, those, STR Bojack, those type of units, right? He doesn't really work well with them because he doesn't have big bad bosses and he doesn't have shocking speed. He really just has a terrible link set, in general. His link set's pretty awful. And, you know, I mean, his teams are fine, right? He's on a fine amount of teams. But yeah, his main weakness is obviously, like, those links are so bad. But, like, he's got the active skill. What was the condition? I forgot. 70% turn 4. Pretty good. Yeah. Now he stacks attack, which is pretty much fodder, honestly. This is really good, really underrated, especially for, like, the red zone. It's like, when units, like, you know, HP recover, it's just a very, very busted ability, right? Like, that's why, like, the fusions are so overrated, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. And then he's just, you know, Super Saiyan for Vegeta, 200% attack and defense, you know, cheering. Pretty busted, like, how units are just getting 200% attack and defense starters from these days. It's stupid. He's got this, which is very nice. Still got the medium, you know, the chance to triple super. He's got all of this still with the, with attacks, right? You know, he builds up all this when he starts attacking. Very nice, up to 50%, so it'll take 2 turns for that to build up. And then, high chance of foreseeing, oh yeah, he's got the high chance for the scouter when there's a Jace on the team, which is very nice, honestly, right? You just run Birder and Jace, and then Goldo and Raccoon, and you'll have that always pretty much up. And again, his links don't change. So yeah, he is just very, very, very dumb, honestly. He's a very stupid unit. Like, at his best, he's significantly, like, he's just far, well, no, he's not far. He's not far and away, but, like, he's just the best TUR, like, outright, right? I'm going to put him over Super Saiyan 3 Goku, even though I really goddamn like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, he's just stupid, but, like, Ginyu at his best is definitely better than this guy at his best, right? But, like, this guy at his best is definitely no slouch. Like, this guy will do more damage than him, but, like, Ginyu's got, like, the scouter, he's got better defense, you know, it's just, I mean, this Ginyu can get up to, like, 1,000,000 defense, you know, just, like, pretty easily, not even, no sweat, to be honest. Yeah. Again, the main thing is that he doesn't really, you know, link well with, like, the full power Freezes of the world, the Great Vegetas of the world. I mean, Great Vegeta's, like, his link set is just terrible anyway, but, like, he doesn't link well with the Turleses of the world, the Bojacks, you know. It is what it is, but, you know, it do be what it do be. But yeah, I think Elite status is pretty good for him, right? You know, he's just very, very solid, right? I don't really think that any LR is going to really make it up there, right? Like, these units all have, like, considerable weaknesses. Like, I don't think full power Freeze is strong enough to go up there, right? Like, I don't really think you're strong enough to go up there. Like, maybe you two, but, like, I feel like these guys are at this point, like, I hate to say, like, a little bit overrated defensively, but they definitely are, right? It is what it is. Like, I would probably say that you're better than them, like, flat out now. Like, I don't know. I don't really use you too often. Janemba probably is. I don't know why I'm changing this, like, on the fly, but, like, yeah. Like, I don't know, whatever, let's not talk about it. Let's move on to Majin Vegeta. Now, Majin Vegeta, his leader skill is honestly, like, really weird. Like, I don't really think his leader skill fits him really good, like, at all. Like, I feel like he's better on, like, he's definitely better on, like, the Vegeta family team led by, either Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or, what's his face, you know, GT Vegeta, right? Like, he needs GT Vegeta. This guy really badly, desperately needs GT Vegeta, right? He just definitely does. Like, his 200% category is very good, but, like, I don't know. I feel like there would have been better options. Like, I mean, I guess it's fine that he's Majin. Like, Vegeta family is definitely good. I don't think he's really good. Like, they should have given him Prepared for Battle. Like, first things first. They should have just had Over and Flash and Prepared for Battle. I'm tired of Majin Vegeta's not having Prepared for Battle. This guy was literally ready to throw hands with, like, everybody. So he definitely should have had Prepared for Battle. I mean, regardless. Okay, I guess let's just get into his kit, right? Yeah, leader skill's fine. Like, it's not great. It's not terrible. It's fine. This is solid. You know, it's good. This is pretty much a must for this guy to be, like, really good, right? Because he gets 20% with 6 key spheres, 20% damage reduction, and then he gets 50% defense with 3. So, I mean, he needs orbs pretty desperately, which is why he needs GT Vegeta pretty, like, terribly. So yeah, he's, like, really good on the GT Hero team, right? I'd say the GT Heroes team is probably his best team, honestly, right? But yeah, once he gets the 50% damage reduction, he's very, very tanky. He's a very good defensive unit, right? His damage is pretty pitiful, pretty much always, unless he has his active skill popped, basically. Unless he's under 88%, like, you know, he'll be performing pretty well, but like this is a pretty niche restriction, honestly. Like, I don't really like it. It's very odd in like reality. Like, it's just weird, right? Because I feel like he should just be changing key spheres like normally. Like regardless, he should just make key spheres for himself. If like AGL, Trunks, and like LR Future Gohan and Trunks can do it, like why can't this guy do it? You know? But I mean, it is what it is, right? Then you get the active skill. His active skill is very good. The animation's very nice. I really do like the OST. And then he gets guaranteed crits for the turn, and then he also, you know, gets all this, and then he sacrifices 18% HP, which is actually very good because it allows him to do this, which is awesome. But I mean, the restriction is pretty meh. 6 attacks. That's like turn 5, turn 6, turn 7, turn 8, turn 51, something like that. His link set is fine. He should have had Prepare for Battle though. Get rid of like Saiyan Warrior Race, which is just completely unnecessary. He's not on a lot of teams, which is very nice. I always love how Majin Vegeta's on like 15 categories. It's very good. I mean, there's really not much else to say though. Like you know, his damage is bad unless he's got this and then this. But he's pretty good defensive unit, right? Like he's definitely very good in like the red zone. Very solid, right? But he that all has to happen, like, you know, after he performs the super attack, right? He's not really a slot 1 unit. I mean, he can be because of the 50% defense, 50% damage reduction, but like, you get what I mean, right? As for where he's gonna go, I'm honestly not completely sure. He's definitely in elite status, but like where? Maybe is he not an elite? Huh. I feel like I want to change these rankings a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not sure. I'll put him. Okay, let me put you up here because I feel like you definitely feel like you are better than Tekken Gohan now. I feel like you're better than you know. I'll leave him here for now. I feel like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is better than him now. Evolutionary Vegeta. Like, I think I'll just put him in like right here, right? Like, like that maybe? I don't know. Man, I should have thought about this more now that I think about it. Like, what are my top 10 TURs? Like, these are the top 4 for sure. Top 5 for sure, right? Like, in my opinion, right? Like, maybe Tech Ultimate Gohan is a high, whatever, I don't care. And then you guys are definitely, like, the next 3, right? Yeah. I mean, I'll leave it like that for now. Let's just move on to Evolution Blue Vegeta, who is just far and away, like we don't even, I'm pretty sure we all know where he's going, right? Like he's definitely coming out of C mid, probably needs an easy A, all the way up to God tier. I think he's better than you guys, honestly. Like I'm gonna keep it real, right? His leader skill is like one of the better leader skills in the entire game. Pure Saiyan category is just a very busted category, and it's a real leader skill. At this point with the red zone, like you need 170% bare minimum to all stats to be like a relevant leader, in my opinion. That's just how it is. Once he's fully built up, like his first turn he can be looking pretty mid, but once he's fully built up and he's got like 300k defense, and then he's like double supering usually, he's got like, you know, a way over 400k defense. He's very solid. He's just very good, right? Like he's doing a lot of attacks, and you know, build him full crit, so they're always doing, you know, pretty good damage. I mean, this is a pretty good link set. Like, it's definitely not the best, but like for the Pure Saiyan team, it's definitely fine, right? He's got Prepared for Battle, he's got Royal Lineage, he's got Tournament Power, very, very nice. This is RNG, but I mean, it's not super bad, but it is pretty bad. I would have liked it to at least be 50%, but it is what it is. This is just an erection for me. Mwah. I love it. Always nice when you have a lot of categories, you know? And then this, he's just like God. Like, you know, he's just starting off with like 170, 180k defense. And then he's got like, I mean, you get him with support, and he's like starting with 200k defense at the start of turn, and then he's getting 100% defense. Whoops, he's getting 100% defense, so that's like 400k, and then he's getting all of this, so he's like well over 500k, and like it's just ridiculous. Like, it really gets ridiculous really fast. Like, he's just very good. He's got so much crit chance. He's just doing so much damage. His defense is really high. He's just very goddamn impressive. Like, that's just it. Like, he's very straightforward. Like, it's just. That's it. Like, he's just good. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know where I'm gonna put you. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like, I feel like this is wrong, but like, I don't know where to start. Like, saying where this is wrong, right? Like, I feel like most of these LRs are definitely better than these TURs, right? Like. Yeah, I mean, I would say Janemba's better. I mean, I feel like these guys are starting to age out of just the slightest bit, like just un poco loco, you know, just un poco, just a little bit. But yeah, this is definitely best TU. Whoa, I stuttered. Definitely the best TU. I said I did the same thing. God damn it. Definitely the best TURs right here. Yeah. And then you guys are like the top 5, and then you are probably like, you're definitely like the second best EZH you are, in my opinion. Yeah, this looks good to me, I guess. Well, I mean, it actually doesn't. Like, it feels wrong, right? Like, huh? I don't use this guy that much anymore. Like, straight up, like, I feel like he's very good. Like, I know he's very good, right? But like, he gets hit and he's dead. He's destroyed, right? Like, GT Goku, like, I don't use GT Goku so much anymore, right? Because he's not that good off the GT Hero team. Like, I'm sorry, but he's just not. You're definitely very good. In fact, I want to put you up, which I probably am going to. And I'll put you right here, right? Because I definitely feel Vegeta's better. I don't think you're better than you, though, right? I think that's fine. That looks better to me. That feels right, right? That feels good. That feels good. But for you guys, problem is, like, I have so much experience using Hidden God Goku, but I don't really have that much experience using these two. But I mean, it is my opinion, so like, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's not like you guys are allowed to obviously leave comments if you know. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have more experience using some of these units, right? Because believe it or not, I can't use every single unit, and, you know, keep up-to-date information on all of them, but yeah. Regardless, though, I mean, I think this is pretty good for now. You know, comment any suggestions, you know, edits you might have, you know. Other than that, though, I feel like this is fine. Yeah. I mean, obviously, these are the top 5 units in the game. UI Goku's definitely still up there. Now that I've been using him a lot more, he definitely feels like... These guys are definitely better, but like he's in the same class, right? And then you guys are obviously very good. Yeah, this feels fine. Yeah. So, I don't know, leave like, subscribe, suggest any edits you want, you know, requests or whatever, you know. I mean, leave whatever you want down and below, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for stopping by.